In the world of nonprofits, the lifeblood of an organization often flows from the generosity of donors. But what if I told you that not all donations are created equal? Sure, cash contributions are vital, but in kind donation, those non monetary gifts of goods, services, or even time carry a unique weight that can significantly impact a nonprofit's mission. Let's dive into the world of in kind donations and explore why they matter, how they work, and what you should consider if you're thinking about giving in this way. First off, let's define what we mean by in kind donations. An in kind donation is a non cash gift that nonprofits can use to further their mission. This can include anything from food and clothing to professional services like graphic design or legal advice. Imagine a local shelter that needs blankets and toiletries for its residents. When someone donates those items directly, it's an in kind contribution. It's tangible, it's immediate, and it meets specific needs right then and there. Now, why are these in kind donations so essential? For one, they can help nonprofits meet their specific needs without stretching their budgets. Picture a small charity trying to provide meals for the homeless. If they receive a donation of food, they can allocate their limited financial resources elsewhere, perhaps to rent for their facility or salaries for their staff. In kind donations allow organizations to focus their finances on other critical areas, making their operations more efficient. But it doesn't stop there. In kind donations can also expand the reach of services offered by nonprofits. When a company donates supplies or services, it can enable that organization to serve more people or even extend its reach to new areas. This can be especially beneficial for smaller nonprofits that may not have the resources to scale their operations. It's all about leveraging additional resources to enhance capacity and impact. Moreover, in kind donations can enhance visibility and awareness for nonprofits. When a business donates, they often promote their contribution through their marketing channels. This not only raises awareness for the nonprofit's mission, but also encourages others to get involved. It's a win win situation. The donor gains positive publicity while the nonprofit receives much needed support. Let's not forget about smaller organizations. In kind donations can be a game changer for them. They often operate on tight budgets and may struggle to purchase essential supplies. A donation of office equipment or even volunteer hours can help them get off the ground or sustain their operations without the financial burden of purchasing everything they need. Flexibility is another key advantage of in kind donations. Nonprofits can use these contributions to address immediate needs without being tied down to specific expenditures. This is particularly important during emergencies or unexpected events when priorities can shift rapidly. Instead of scrambling to find funds for a new refrigerator when the old one breaks, a food bank might receive a donated appliance, allowing them to redirect their cash flow to other urgent needs. Building partnerships is another benefit of in kind donations. When donors contribute, they often become more engaged with the organization's work. This relationship can lead to additional support, whether through further donations, volunteer efforts, or even collaborative initiatives. In kind donations can lay the groundwork for long term partnerships that enrich both the donor and the nonprofit. Now, let's talk about the types of in kind donations. They generally fall into two categories: goods and services. Goods can be anything tangible, like clothing, furniture, or even vehicles. On the other hand, services can include professional expertise, such as legal advice, marketing assistance, or its support. Both types can significantly benefit nonprofits, but they come with their own sets of pros and cons. When we consider the pros of in kind donations, versatility stands out. Charities can receive exactly what they need, whether it's food for a pantry or supplies for a community event. This targeted approach means that donors can make a specific impact, which often feels more fulfilling than simply writing a check. Cost effectiveness is another significant advantage. In kind donations can save nonprofits money, allowing them to stretch their budgets further. Donors can also benefit from tax incentives when they contribute non cash items, making it a financially savvy choice for both parties. However, it's essential to acknowledge that in kind donations aren't without their challenges. One of the significant drawbacks is limited usefulness. If a nonprofit receives items they don't need or can't use, those goods can take up valuable space and resources. Imagine a food bank that receives a truckload of winter coats in the middle of summer. While well intentioned, that donation might not be practical. Higher administrative costs can also be a concern. Managing in kind donations often requires sorting, organizing, and distributing items, which can lead to increased labor costs. Nonprofits must balance the benefits of these donations against the resources needed to handle them effectively. Additionally, donors may not always check the quality of the items they donate. This can lead to situations where nonprofits receive subpar goods that may not serve the intended purpose. No one wants to hand out broken toys or expired food, but without proper vetting, these scenarios can happen. Sometimes, in kind donations may even be inappropriate for the intended recipients. The well meaning donor might provide items that don't align with the needs of the organization, which can create additional burdens instead of alleviating them. It's crucial for both donors and nonprofits to communicate effectively about what is genuinely needed. Moreover, in-kind donations can inadvertently limit recipients' independence. While providing goods can be helpful, it may also discourage individuals from seeking creative solutions to their problems. It's essential to strike a balance between offering assistance and empowering individuals to take charge of their situations. To navigate these complexities, nonprofits often establish acceptance policies for in-kind donations. These guidelines help define which contributions will benefit their missions most effectively. By clearly communicating what items or services are needed, nonprofits can guide donors and ensure their contributions are both impactful and relevant. Creating a gift acceptance policy is a crucial step for any organization that receives donations. This policy should outline acceptable gifts, establish procedures for accepting them, and develop a system for tracking and valuing donations. Regularly reviewing and updating the policy ensures it remains relevant and effective. When it comes to selecting the best in-kind donor, relevance, reliability, and capacity are key factors to consider. Nonprofits should assess whether a donor's contributions align with their needs, evaluate the donor's track record, and analyze their capacity to provide ongoing support. Taking the time to choose the right donor can lead to fruitful partnerships that enhance the organization's mission. Maximizing the benefits of in-kind donations involves defining needs and goals, identifying potential donors, and clearly communicating acceptance policies. Developing a system for tracking donations and recognizing donors' contributions can also create a positive feedback loop that encourages future support. However, there are risks associated with in-kind donations that both donors and nonprofits must consider. Unsuitable donations can lead to wasted resources, while poorly managed contributions can burden organizations with additional costs. It's essential for both parties to work together to ensure that in-kind donations are meaningful and useful. So, why might some corporations choose in-kind donations over cash contributions? For many, the direct impact of donating goods or services can be more appealing. When a company donates school supplies to a local school, they can see the immediate benefits of their contribution. In contrast, financial aid may take longer to reach the intended recipients and could be subject to bureaucratic delays. Additionally, in-kind donations allow corporations to leverage their core competencies. A tech company donating computers to underserved schools is not just giving away items, they're sharing their expertise and resources in a way that can create lasting change. This strategic approach can lead to greater satisfaction for the donor and more meaningful support for the nonprofit. Control is another factor. In-kind donations enable corporations to dictate how their contributions are used, reducing the risk of mismanagement. This level of oversight can be particularly appealing to businesses that want to ensure their philanthropic efforts align with their values and goals. Finally, there are tax benefits associated with in-kind donations that can make them an attractive option for corporations. Depending on the nature of the contribution, businesses may qualify for tax deductions that positively impact their bottom line. In-kind donations are not just a way for nonprofits to receive support, they can also be an opportunity for businesses to grow and engage with their communities. By contributing goods or services, companies can build goodwill, create networking opportunities, and gain valuable exposure. Plus, the potential tax benefits can make these contributions even more appealing. In conclusion, in-kind donations are a powerful tool in the nonprofit sector. They provide specific support, expand services, enhance visibility, and foster partnerships. However, both donors and organizations must navigate the complexities and challenges that come with these contributions. By establishing clear policies, communicating effectively, and choosing the right donors, nonprofits can maximize the benefits of in-kind donations while minimizing risks. And for businesses, in-kind giving is a chance to make a direct impact, leverage their expertise, and build meaningful relationships within their communities. So, whether you're a donor or a nonprofit leader, consider the unique power of in-kind donations and how they can shape a better future for all.